What is up, y'all? It's your girl, the Nastie girl. What is up? Look, today is the 22nd. It is June 22nd, 2026. Look, I'm actually in Covington, Kentucky right now. So where I'm staying is in Kentucky, which is just across the water right here, halfway across the bridge. If you can see the bridge, halfway across the bridge. I'm in Ohio, so I've been in Cincinnati and Kentucky, technically. Staying on the edge of Kentucky and partying in Cincinnati for the past few days for the core retreat. Cincinnati had a good time. I also went to the Ark Experience. As I said, I couldn't come here, and I've been wanting to go to the Ark Experience. And it was just 40 minutes away in Williamston. Am I saying it right? I may not be saying it right, but Williamston, Kentucky. So went to the Ark Experience yesterday. Very, very good experience. If y'all haven't went, y'all should go. You know, you might learn something. About what Noah was doing and why he built the ark and how long it took the ark to build. And if y'all don't know that story, some of y'all, most of y'all may, but some of y'all may not. I came outside on the balcony. I'm in my white beater and my drawers, so I'm giving, these people commuting in to work a little show from the balcony. I don't think none of them is paying attention to me, but if they are, they're getting a little piece of a show. I'm not neckated. I don't got no bra on though, so they're getting a little titty action out here, but it's covered up. So y'all know on a regular day, if I'm at home, I ain't got no clothes on. But shared room, so I didn't traumatize them too much in the room. But yeah, we over here. It is very pretty out here. I mean, it was raining last night. It looked like they say it's gonna rain today. But for the most part, we had wonderful weather while we was here. So it's just different, looking at the city and stuff like that. Just a couple of different things that looking at. Let me pan it around so y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all can see what I'm seeing. Y'all can see what I'm seeing. So y'all can see what I'm seeing. So this is how that's how they live out here. I think it's pretty cool. They live up on hills, and I don't think that's a mountain, but hills, very, very steep hills out here. So, look, I know if y'all tuned in to 5 Voices, 5 Mics, y'all didn't tune in because we had technical difficulties, because we was going to do it virtually, but one of the girls was having difficulties with her stuff. So, and she was the host for the day, and she had all the type up, write up stuff. So we just called it, and we'll be back this Friday with information on all of. Let me just say something. I think this is the first retreat I done been to where all the artists was pretty much jamming. All of them was pretty much jamming, so that was a pretty good thing. What else? Not too much because I'm outside. I don't want to traumatize them for a whole 10, 15 minutes. So, look, I'll be back in the city today. So I'll be back Houston today. I hope y'all had a wonderful Father's Day. Father's Day for me is a little different now because my dad passed last year on July 20th. So it's only a month away from his 1-year anniversary of his death. So I think I did pretty good. I didn't post. I know my oldest brother, and my sister posted. They both, the two oldest. So they posted. So I thought that was decent enough for them to post and talk about dads. And let me just talk about dads, because everybody's dad is different, and everybody's dad. We're not all raised the same. You know what I'm saying? I was watching a video where the daddy was with his kids, and the mom was having them step forward, doing the step forward challenge. Step forward if you your dad was always this step forward, your dad was always that, and they daddy never stepped forward, not one time, and they just stepping forward, step forward. So, realize, and I think our households should do that on Mother's and Father's Day. Because I got one man, he trying to see if he see a little coochie pop or something out here. But other than that, I think we all should teach our kids that lesson that, growing up, some people didn't have what we had. Fortunately, I grew up with my mom and my dad in the household, and I did go on technically not vacation, but we went out to our grandparents and stuff, and that was our vacations for the weekend. Just learning, and I think that maybe that'll make the kids nowadays be a little more, because they don't care about nothing. They come out the coochie not caring about nothing, but maybe that'll make them a little more sensitive to how we was raised up compared to like they raised up, because these kids, they going on big vacations overseas, got passports. I ain't had no passport growing up, but I think I had a very good life growing up. I think I had a very good dad growing up. My dad was cool. I was the spoiled child. I was a middle child, so I don't have middle child syndrome like most middle childs do. But I think that's why when I saw that, I thought that was a good thing for kids to do nowadays, especially when you have teenage kids that's turning into that puberty stage where they figuring out how they want, and they want to really start talking during that talk back when they first start talking back and stuff. So I don't know. I thought that was a good lesson. I think they should do that on Mother's. People should do that on Mother's, so they can see what they have compared to what their parents had growing up. Look, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna go wash my ass and get ready to get on a flight. But I just want to come to y'all from Cincinnati, Kentucky, and Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm in Covington, Kentucky right here. So just cross the bridge. That's downtown Cincinnati right there. So that's how tight they is. We spread out in Houston. Look, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And if you do it better. Deuces.